India as a country aims to be a superpower. However, recent incidents in Manipur have shown that we have failed to protect our women. Today, I will be discussing how we are also falling short in safeguarding our children. So, how can we aspire to dominate the world when we are unable to protect our women and children within our own households? Child trafficking is a reprehensible and monstrous act that exacts a heavy toll on innocent children, robbing them of their innocence and freedom. According to NCRB reports, in India, one child disappears every 8 minutes, with sexual exploitation being a prevalent motive for trafficking. This crime is not only limited to girls. Boys are equally vulnerable and tragically used for cruel purposes. The National Crime Records Bureau recorded 2,834 child trafficking cases in 2018, 2,914 in 2019, and 2,222 in 2020. Shockingly, out of the 4,700 trafficked individuals in 2020, 1,377 were minor boys and 844 were minor girls. These figures only represent registered cases, and numerous instances likely remain unreported, leaving many victims unrecognized and still missing. The most vulnerable targets of this crime are small children in their preteens and adolescent years. Reports indicate that 80% of rescued children were between 13 to 18 years old, 13% were aged 9 to 12, and over 2% were even younger than 9 years old. Minor girls between 15 to 18 years old are particularly at risk, with high demands in the sex trade industry and domestic labor. On July 30th, 2023, World Day Against Trafficking in Persons saw the release of a report titled Child Trafficking in India: Insights from Situational Data Analysis and the Need for Tech-Driven Intervention Strategies by Games 24/7 and the Kailash Satyarthi Children's Foundation, KSCF. The report exposed a significant increase in child trafficking since the post-COVID period, with Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, and Andhra Pradesh topping the list for reporting the highest number of trafficked children between 2016 and 2022. Rajasthan's capital Jaipur emerged as the primary destination for trafficked children over the past 6 years. During 2016 to 2022, KSCF managed to rescue a total of 13,549 children. Two districts of the national capital, North Delhi at 5.24% and Northwest Delhi at 5.13%, ranked next in terms of the percentage of total rescues. Overall, 5 districts in the national capital were among the top 10 districts for rescues. The COVID pandemic dealt a severe blow to the trafficking situation in the country. Uttar Pradesh reported the highest number of trafficked children per year, with an average of 267 in the pre-COVID phase and a staggering 1,214 in the post-COVID phase, representing an alarming increase of 350%. In 2021, the state reported 2,055 cases of child trafficking. Bihar and Andhra Pradesh followed as the second and third leading states respectively, where the maximum number of children were trafficked on an average every year. Karnataka witnessed a significant increase in the number of trafficked children per year, from 6 cases before COVID to 110 after it, in an 18-fold increase. Frequent interventions by central and state government, along with law enforcement agencies such as the Railway Protection Force and the Border Security Force, have aided in curtailing the number of trafficked children and improving the reporting of such cases. Several root causes of child trafficking in India are poverty, lack of education, and the need to financially support their families. The country's unemployment rate is alarmingly high, with United Nations Development Programme estimating it at 3.5%. Scarce financial opportunities often lead to the exploitation of children where they are offered work. Those living in poverty are frequently compared to trade sex for necessities like food and shelter. In dire circumstances, some desperate parents are even forced to sell their children to traffickers. Children are often coerced and manipulated by gangs, leaving them begging on streets. Fortunately, law and provisions are in place to protect children from trafficking. Article 23 of the Indian Constitution explicitly prohibits human trafficking. The Government of India has enacted additional laws and made amendments to the Indian Penal Code to effectively combat child trafficking. The Immoral Traffic Prevention Act 1986 ITPA, a revised version of the Suppression of Immoral Traffic in Women and Girls Act 1956 SITA, criminalizes human trafficking for prostitution and prescribes legal measures against individuals involved in any capacity of human trafficking. ITPA was designed to be more supportive of the victims, establishing mechanisms for their rehabilitation and preventing them from being trafficked again. In 2013, the IPC underwent further amendments to align with the UN protocol to prevent, suppress, and punish trafficking in persons, especially women and children, introducing new provisions to tackle human trafficking in India. The children we are discussing are innocent and vulnerable, and their lives and childhood innocence are destroyed by heartless criminals exploiting their poverty. They not only endure physical torture but also suffer emotionally and mentally. As a society, we must take extra care of these children and provide them with as much care and protection as we can. That's all for now. For more such news updates, follow HW News English. Thank you.